Hello there and welcome back again to another video. So today we're going to be going to review strategies related directly to money making methods and fuel. The reason for doing this is because, there's quite a bit of profit if you can sniff it out. Obviously, a lot of people don't see this a lot of the time, which honestly is a real shame if you ask me. Fuels are pretty profitable, but before we begin on, just detailing what kind of strategies, what you should look for and more, please do leave a like and subscribe. It really does help me out and really makes my day. So without further ado, let's just get right into this. So firstly, our first strategy is going to revolve specifically around catalysts. Now you see, catalysts are about 114k. Now currently, they've recently really spiked in price. Now surprisingly, despite the price going up, you can make hundreds of thousands of coins with relative ease, like that right there. Like currently, if we go look at the price of catalysts, they're about 114k per, and we can make 15k off per catalyst. So my recommendation when sniping, while not to go for the first and second, you should go for something like that, because the ones right here, you're very fast, can net you quite a bit of profit. Like over here, if we can snipe this one, that'd be nice, bruh. So right here, I'd recommend just sniping these ones. They're about 15k per, but what would be much more profitable, while rather than flipping the catalysts, would be to turn them into hyper catalysts. Now this has to do with the fact that catalysts, these catalysts, while hyper catalyst upgrades cost about 60 to 80k per, just check my AH history if you would like proof. I'm not sure if they've increased recently, but basically, given that they're about 60 to 80k per, we can estimate they're about 10k per, netting us about 100k profit per 8 hyper catalysts we can make. Probably a bit more given the current price of catalysts, but that's none the matter. So typically with this strategy, I used to make about 3 to 8 million an hour. Now that was with this strategy alone and all the waiting. Now in order to enhance this though, I would make enchanted lava buckets. As we can see right now, they're extremely profitable. Now typically, what I used to do was buy a ton of coal, because if we look at this, it's 71680, they're 1 coin above, so that's about 25% more if we were to sell it as enchanted coal. A bit more actually, more like 40% more given the current price of enchanted coal. We can then turn these into coal blocks, which given the price of enchanted coal, so for example 160 right here, plus order of 1 would not actually be as profitable as I originally imagined, but that's okay. The point is, if we got to a hold of 2 of these, I know I'm instant buying, just don't mind me. Now that would cost about 244,000. In addition to the extra iron, we could also get this, and then we could also just turn these into, well, I could turn that into a catalyst and all. But in addition to this, I could turn this into enchanted lava. So that enchanted lava bucket cost about 250k, leaving me with about 250k profit. And since these things fill really quickly, it's a really nice strategy. In fact, if I were to place an order right now for some blocks of coal, which we will come back to later, we would see that it'll be filled pretty quickly. Now, as we can see, there's also other stuff I have, like orders for catalysts and hyper catalysts. If the order doesn't fill, you should just resell. Just resell this simply because of the fact that this market is very competitive, yet also very lucrative. Now, in addition to this, other great strategies that include fuels would be stuff such as making a Nulls edge. So what this encompasses is you need about 3 of these. The next thing we're gonna review is gonna be called a Nulls edge. These sell for about 600k per on the auction house and consist of 3 null atoms. In addition, you're gonna need some enchanted mithril, which I don't mind buying, especially since a lot of the time mithril will be under max sell price. So we're just gonna place a casual order for 1024, and then we're gonna go look up how much these cost in the meantime. Or we could buy a few more crystal fragments. I apologize, I'm getting off track. So basically, after doing such, we're just gonna go look at null edge. So null, we're gonna see null edges. These cost about 120k. Even if we count the mithril, it doesn't justify the extreme cost of these. These are nearly 400k profit per. So to exemplify this, I'll just go right here and then insta buy 1 stack, 2 stack, and 3 stack. So it costs about a little under 420k to make. So I'm not sure if it's gonna recognize the crafting recipe, but that's okay. So right here, we're just gonna craft this, put these 3 things in, and Null's edge right here. So right now, 900k. That's all nearly doubling your money, just right there, which is really nice. Now, in addition, the people like to scam these as Necron's handles, but like, who would listen to them? At least my order is filled, so that's good. Moving on to our next strategy, we're gonna be going outside to go flip some other stuff. So, firstly, we're just gonna head to the auction house right now. We're gonna see that we have a pretty low price on everything, but instead, what we're gonna go do is we're gonna go look at compact, not stonks, but compact stonks, because of the way that these are so cheap. Now basically, if you didn't know, compact stonks sometimes go for very low, like this compact 8 stonk. Now typically this is, I don't even know why these go for so cheap, honestly. Now typically nice stonks like these cost about, wow, today's just my lucky day, they cost about 4 million coins per, or at least that's what the price I see they sell at for me. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm just gonna buy them out, because typically we just want to just raise the price just enough so that I can do it. In addition, we want to also keep our eyes out for a compact 10 stonk, because given the way this works, we can just sell this for 4 mil, because, you know, 4 mil. Now we can just sell this for 4 mil because of A being compact 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Post it on the H, and then when the thing sells, that's a nice profit. Similarly, drills also sometimes go under, like way underpriced, but that's less common compared to the stonks. So let's move on. Going back to what I was talking about earlier, personal compactors are pretty nice if you ask me. Now, while they are not the best, currently we can take advantage of everything. Now, what do I mean by that? Basically, I mean people are pretty lazy, so they'll insta-buy power crystals, so you can also flip those. In addition to this, they literally cost nothing to make at the forge. So for example, if I were to go warp mines, then warp forge /forge, and then I did /warp forge while I was in the dwarven mines, and then I were to go see this guy, we could just place our nice newly obtained starfall. Okay, that was off cue. But there we go, nice newly obtained starfall. Bruh, so basically, allow me to explain. Refine ore, item casting, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there we go, they're quite literally nothing to make. They cost quite literally 16k to duplicate the money. Now, in addition to what I was talking about earlier, we could also buy Piccombuluses. I know I went over this strategy, but I don't think I went over it well enough. Basically, what I was talking about when I was talking about Piccombuluses is stuff like these. While they are 50k, we could trick someone. I know tricking isn't a nice thing to do, but for the sake of this, I'll put this for 150k. 150k right here, and then someone will buy it. Trust me, it just works like that sometimes. Now, you could flip 500k Piccombuluses, or those 5,000 used Piccombuluses, but they're not really worth your time, I'd say. So overall, this is all I'm gonna be going over today. It's been a nice run today, so I'm just gonna end the video right here. If you have any questions, please just join my Discord and ask me. And I'm gonna go now, so hopefully you're all having a good day. And I hope to see you another time. So bye, and have a good day.